Okay, the second type of stress we're going to deal with is what's called shear stress. And it is different than what we had beforehand. So normal stress was about perpendicular forces, perpendicular to our plane of interest. However, what if the force acts parallel to that plane? Like in right here. So what I have here is a pin. If I look at it from the side, it might look something like this. I've got two plates holding it up to the ceiling, and I have a plate in the middle of them, and I have some pin going through. I don't want that pin to break. But what you can see here is that my force is parallel to any cutting plane I have on that pin. And so this is a new type of stress. This is what's called shear stress. Think about it like scissors, okay? You are using scissors to shear through paper. Think about it like glue. If you have two sheets of paper and you glue them together, you start pulling, the glue will eventually give way because of shear stress, or the paper itself will rip. Probably the paper will rip because usually paper is a lot weaker than the glue. Shear stress has the exact same equation. However, we have different symbols here, and you're like, well, what in the world, what's going on here? V is my shear force. It is not volume, it is not velocity, it's not voltage, it's shear force. As a note, I've had entire classes go into final exams and get questions wrong because they said, oh, V is volume. Don't freak out, it's just a force. It's just specifically what is our shear force. And then this is the area that's being sheared. Think about it like if you were to cut it, hi-ya, you chop through something. What is the area you would see after you chop through it? So if I have this pin guy right here, here's the pin. Hi-ya, I cut through it. Should not have done it at an angle. Let's do it straight through. Yeah, there you go. The area I will see is something like this, okay? Here is my pin, doing my best here. Drawing in perspective, there we go. This is the area that is suddenly visible because I cut that pin. That is the area V. So shear force is the force that's cutting through it, and then my area for this equation is simply the area that has been revealed after I've cut through it. There we go, look at that, that's beautiful. Fantastic. Okay. So we'll do an example next to show you exactly how to deal with this, as well as some different situations you run into when you're dealing with these problems. So thank you so much. I'll see you all in a minute. Bye-bye.